Welcome back, listeners. Today, we're diving into Donald Trump's eye-opening statement. There are no winners in the Russia-Ukraine war. Bold claim, right? So, what exactly does he mean by both sides losing in this conflict?
It's a fascinating perspective. Trump suggests that with the ongoing devastation, mass casualties, economic ruin, and destruction, neither Russia nor Ukraine can truly claim victory. It's like a chess match where both kings are left standing, but the board's in flames.
That's a vivid analogy. But if both sides are losing, what's keeping the conflict alive? Is it just political stubbornness, or is there more at play here?
It's definitely more complex. There are national identities, long-standing grievances, and power dynamics. Plus, each side hopes that just a bit more effort will tip the scales. But as Trump points out, the longer it drags on, the greater the mutual losses.
Let's pivot to Trump's own role. He claims he's regularly spoken to Putin, trying to end the war. He calls them kind calls, but missiles keep flying. How effective are these diplomatic phone chats, really?
Trump's frustration is palpable. He's acknowledging that, despite cordial conversations, actions on the ground don't reflect progress. It's like trying to put out a raging fire with polite emails, good intentions, minimal impact.
So, is this just a case of leaders talking past each other, or is there a deeper communication breakdown?
I'd say both. There's diplomatic theater leaders showing dialogue for the cameras while real decisions happen elsewhere. When missiles keep launching, it signals a disconnect between talk and tangible change.
Trump's comments about Putin are always loaded. He calls him tough, but stops short of labeling him a killer. What's the strategic value in choosing his words so carefully?
It's classic Trump. By calling Putin tough but not a murderer, he keeps the door open for negotiation. He's signaling strength without burning bridges, which is vital in high-stakes geopolitics.
But doesn't that risk normalizing Putin's aggressive behavior? Some critics argue that soft-pedaling emboldens bad actors.
True, and that's a real concern. However, Trump's approach is transactional. He believes flattery can unlock better deals. It's a risky game, but he's betting on personal rapport over public condemnation.
Here's a spicy bit. Trump claims Putin outplayed Bush, Clinton, Obama, and Biden, but not him. Is this political bravado, or does he have a point?
It's both. Trump's definitely flexing, but he's also referencing moments where U.S. policy struggled to contain Russian ambitions, like Crimea in 2014. He's framing himself as a tougher negotiator based on his own self-image.
But can one leader's personality really shift a complex international conflict? Or is that just campaign season chest thumping?
While personality matters, the machinery of global politics is bigger than any one person. Still, Trump's approach, direct, unpredictable, did shake up diplomatic norms, for better or worse.
Trump says, at some point, talk is just talk. Action and results are needed. Is this a veiled critique of traditional diplomacy?
Absolutely. He's challenging the idea that endless summits and calls can resolve entrenched conflicts. Sometimes, as he suggests, concrete step sanctions, military moves, or binding agreements are necessary to make progress.
But isn't there a danger in moving too quickly from negotiation to action? History's full of escalations gone wrong.
For sure. The Cuban Missile Crisis is a classic example of brinkmanship nearly spiraling out of control. The trick is balancing talk with credible moves, neither empty words nor reckless risks.
Trump paints Russia as a nation with great potential that's squandering resources and lives. Can you unpack what he's getting at here?
He's highlighting the paradox. Russia has vast natural wealth and a rich culture, but war drains both. World Bank estimates put Russia's 2024 GDP loss at over 5% due to sanctions and war spending, a staggering hit for any major economy.
That's a massive number. And on the human side, the losses are even harder to quantify, right?
Exactly. You can rebuild infrastructure, but lost lives and fractured societies leave scars for generations. The opportunity cost what Russia could achieve in peace versus war is immeasurable.
Trump refers to Ukraine as Putin's cherished dream, but admits he can't have the whole country. How does this ambition shape the conflict's trajectory?
It's a driving force. For Putin, Ukraine represents historic, strategic, and emotional stakes. But as military setbacks mount, the dream is running into hard reality. The costs outweigh the possible gains.
So, in a way, it's a classic case of overreach biting off more than you can chew?
Absolutely. Many empires have fallen into that trap. The more Putin pushes, the more resistance he faces, both externally and internally. Ambition can become a liability.
Switching gears, U.S. NATO Ambassador Matthew Whitaker said Trump offered Putin a chance for peace, but warned of consequences if war continued. How does this fit with broader U.S. NATO strategy?
It's classic carrot and stick. NATO wants to appear open to negotiation, but also credible in deterrence. Trump's style amplifies the she's public about both threats and offers, which can unsettle adversaries and allies alike.
Does this approach risk mixed signals, or is it an effective negotiating tactic?
It's a double-edged sword. Some argue unpredictability keeps foes guessing. Others say it confuses everyone. The effectiveness often depends on timing and follow-through.
Let's talk hardware. The U.S. sending Patriot missile systems to Ukraine. Whitaker claims this helps both Kyiv and the U.S. economy. Is there truth to that?
Definitely. Supplying Patriots strengthens Ukrainian defenses, but it also boosts U.S. manufacturing. Every billion-dollar arms deal circulates money through American factories, creating jobs and supporting local economies. It's geopolitics meets economics.
So, is this a win-win, or are there hidden risks?
There's always a catch. Arming allies can escalate conflicts. Plus, there's the risk of technology falling into the wrong hands. Still, from an economic angle, defense contracts are a powerful stimulus.
Finally, Trump threatened 100% tariffs on Russia's trading partners. That's a nuclear option for trade policy. Could this really change the game?
It's a bold move. Tariffs of that magnitude could choke off Russia's economic lifelines, but they'd also stress global markets and hit U.S. consumers. Think of it as economic shock therapy with unpredictable side effects.
Could this backfire by pushing other countries closer to Russia, or does it force them to choose sides?
Both scenarios are possible. Some partners might distance themselves from Russia to avoid penalties, while others could double down in defiance. The global economy is a web tug one string, and the whole thing vibrates.